Anyway, what's up, Stovetop? It is Burrito and Taco, as well as Tamale again, here for another podcast. Yay! Our last podcast did really good, so I guess we're pretty excited, even though it's late at night. Again.
7:30. Definitely a later start.
Yeah, for sure. But today, our plan is to just pretty much, because as you all know, we are good friends with each other. Me and Taco are family. We are cousins in relation, and we have a lot of good memories together. So we thought we'd just share a bunch of them.
Actually, burrito. I didn't know if you know this or not. Oscar, your burrito, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
on the
Anyway,
white
yeah,
one.
burrito. Yeah. Me and Taco actually have a mutual family member somewhere along the line.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do. So, in some sort of workaround, strange way, me and Taco are kind of family too.
I wouldn't be.
Me and Tamale are second cousins,
Yes,
which
second
means
cousins.
we are complete family. It's just I can't date him in the state of Minnesota.
You can go down south.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a pretty big family, so I wouldn't be surprised. I find out new family members all the time because we have such a big family.
Some workaround way we're all related.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at some point I heard about that because there was a time where all three of us were together at Taco's place.
Oh yeah. Man, that
Was
was
it my
a...
place?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was because that was the same night that you built that Minecraft house. Well, a little bit.
We could get into that. We can get into that later.
Yeah.
Oh man, where do we start? We have like a lot of memories together, separately, together, all that.
Well, I will start with the earliest memory you guys have together.
Earliest memory when we first met, elementary,
Yep.
before we were
I
like
think
family.
It was second grade.
Yeah, it was sometime we were on like the playground or whatever. It was at my school, and I just remember seeing him over there. I don't know how we even like interacted with each other. We just all of a sudden started like playing, and then I remember asking you if you wanted to be friends when the bell rang, and you're like, "Yeah, sure." And I ran back into
So
the
juvenile.
It just went from there. It was just, hey, you want to be friends? Sure. All right, cool. Then we were friends after
What were
that.
we playing? I know we were doing like we were.
We were like being ninjas or something.
Yeah,
like
we were
that.
doing ninja shit. We were.
Yeah.
I know we were talking a bunch. Yeah, and I remember like I was getting down because the bell rang, and I was like, "Oh, hey Nate!" Or no, I asked what your name was. I was like, "What's your name?" And you're like, "Nate." I'm like, "You want to be friends?" He's like, "Sure." And I ran back inside. Something to that effect.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But that's pretty much the memory I have of that.
Yeah, I guess how I met you, Burrito, was through my cousin. Not
Alex.
sure what his name would be. Yes, Alex. But I'm not sure if it was the first time I started going to school with you guys or the second time. But I know the second time is the time like we really started talking. Like we weren't the best of friends, but we had
Yeah, we had
pretty
we had some good
friends.
conversations. I remember we were talking a lot about like
Yeah.
superheroes and stuff at first. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, definitely. And then you're into sports and stuff. I actually was in wrestling, and then you joined wrestling when I left. That was something I thought was cool that you got into wrestling. But when I first met Nate, do you remember how that started, Nate? Oh wait, Taco. Keep saying
Nah,
names.
it's all good.
Yeah.
You can say my name.
Any day.
Okay. I started dating this
Kylie?
girl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh. Yep.
Just
Yeah,
name drop, but
yeah.
Makeup name.
That's fine. No, it's not a makeup name. It's just kind of out there now. I dated, I dated this girl named Kylie, and then you came to our school, and you were already friends with them. So I remember seeing you around quite a bit, mainly hanging out with Aaron at the time.
yeah.
So I was like, you know, if he's friends with them, I want to be friends with him, and then that's how I went, and just
Yeah, immediately hit it off. I actually think one of our first conversations was something to do with his vape being stolen.
Oh, yeah, most likely.
Yeah. Not sure how much you want to go into that, but then eventually, through mutual friends and stuff, we came closer, hanging out with Kylie and Aaron. Eventually, even went to your house at one point.
Yeah, those are fun times. We
Awesome.
can get into the house.
Yeah, I'm not sure when you want to start getting into the stories and stuff. It was more just when we all met each
w-
other.
I feel like we should keep with this meeting each other thing, and then we get into the good stuff. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Yeah.
we kind of covered that already now. I'm kind of
Yeah.
interested
I
on this
mean,
other stuff that you're talking through.
All right. Well,
but
Taco, you got anything else on? When we met, any interesting situations we've had?
I do remember that I was talking to you about anal beads for a while.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I believe
You
that.
really just want to dive straight into that.
Oh,
Wow.
uncut and uncensored. Let's go.
Anyway, well, I suppose first time we really hung out for a long period of time, I think it was when I invited you over, and like I think we all sat down and were playing Monopoly and stuff, and my sister offered
Yep.
you uh, a beer, I believe.
Yeah, it was a Mike's Hard and Lemonade. And it
Yeah,
was what flavor was it? I know it was the white one.
pina colada, probably something like that.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah, and
that.
then we're all playing Monopoly and stuff. I ended up slamming a Bloody Mary beer. Interesting. But then that night, I'm not sure if that was the night that were listening to binaural beats, but we ended
Yep,
up
that was the same
putting
night.
two queen size mattresses right next to each other. We
We made
kind
a
of made a
tent out of them
yeah.
first.
Oh wait, yeah. There's that. We made the tent. We kind of folded a bed, and then put a light in there and put a blanket. It was in the corner of my room. I slept in the upstairs area. It's pretty cool. Sorry, I keep getting hiccups.
No, you're good. Just take your
Uh,
time.
Ended up staying up till what God might have been like 3 in the morning, listening to a thing called binaural beats. Which, if you don't know what that is, Burrito, it's where you listen to it before you fall asleep, and you're supposed to have these weird, crazy, vivid dreams and stuff,
Or lucid dreams.
or lucid dreams. That's yeah, where you're able to control more things. Be more
Oh yeah.
interactive with it.
They actually work.
We
I
I don't
can't
know.
remember.
I think I think the reason why we don't know if it happened, it's because we were slamming a couple more beers
Might have
while we
been.
got the tent down.
Yeah.
Sounds entertaining.
Yeah, I think he was staying the night because he wanted to hang out with his girlfriend at the time, Kylie.
Yep.
The next day, I think I gave him some of my clothes to wear, which I don't believe I ever got back, but I'm pretty
Ah.
sure. Yeah, I
Typical
think he still has them.
relationship. Never give each other their clothes back.
Exactly. But
Well, I married you, okay?
yeah. But that the next day we woke up and like we went and hung out at like a park or something. I think we went out to eat with the girls and stuff, and then
Yeah.
towards the end of the night, I believe it was your brother's, was it his graduation party or something?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that night we also might have drank a little bit. I know I dipped into a
Oh,
little bit of Bacardi and root beer.
Ooh.
That was a thing. Had my first caramel apple Guinness. That was
oh
great. It's
yeah.
actually my favorite beer now. That's one of the crazy
You're
things
welcome.
about that. I know it was your brother who offered it to me, so I'm not
Yep.
gonna throw him under the bus or anything.
That's another
It's
person we need to get on
pretty
here.
cool. Oh
We need to
yeah,
get
that would be
Taco's brother
awesome.
on here. That'd be fun.
He's a
The
singer
one
too.
that gave him the The one that gave him
Oh
the
wait,
caramel, or the one?
yeah, which one?
Chris.
The one
Yes.
who's
Oh,
graduating
Chris.
is the
Yeah,
singer.
yeah.
Is he still doing that?
Yeah, he is.
Nice. And
In this band like Dirt or something. Can't remember.
No, they got like their band disassembled really
Yeah, I
quick.
know
So
that.
yeah, they couldn't afford the bills for the garage that they played in. Annoy the neighbors. They had to separate.
Yeah, that must have been it. Yeah, that night I
all
think it was
oh, go ahead.
pouring rain towards the end of the night or something. Like we were running around
Yeah,
in the
it was.
dirt. I think we jumped in the lake, walked down the
Yep.
road to a little culvert area, and we're writing music. Hopped in the back of his dad's broken vehicle, and we're trying to write music there.
Yep.
Had a few songs. Wish I still had
That
them.
sounds
Those were
chill.
pretty good. Yeah, it was. It was a really chill night. Pouring rain, completely wet. Sitting around a fire towards the end of the night. That's when I think when we started delving into the un.
Alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, that might have been it.
Big boy juice.
Oh, dude, all I remember
You were there
is
that day, actually. Burrito? Yeah, that's the day that I saw you at his place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was the same night.
Did I?
You left early, I
Yeah, I might
think.
have
Yeah.
left early. Because, like, that was always a big problem. I was never able to stay the night, like, the majority of the time, so we never, like, got to hang out much.
Yeah.
all I remember is that I was twisted as fuck, and then I remember hanging out with my cousin. Uh,
Oh
let's call
yeah, that
her.
girl.
Yep, let's call her Sarah.
Oh
And
yeah.
I remember, and then I remember a little bit later, I chugged almost over half of this Fedka vodka, and
Yeah.
I was drinking monsters at the same time, and then I
Ooh,
just
Yeah.
started
No,
playing
it wasn't
Minecraft.
Monster. It was Venom. We were drinking Venom.
that makes sense.
Oh yeah, that's right. We
Because
had
I
a bunch of
remember
Venom.
I mixed my wild cherry Venom with caramel apple Guinness even.
Where the fuck was I?
It
Oh yep.
tasted great.
Damn.
Oh, you weren't there. You were gone.
Yeah.
Um,
This was towards the end of the night. Like I think he was a lot more slumped than I was. Like he's a little bit more of a lightweight than I am. I wasn't really much of anything. In fact, I sat up most of the night with him, talking to him about his feelings and stuff about all the
Okay,
situations in the
hold up. We don't
world
talk about that. We don't
while
talk
he
about
was
that.
building a farm on my phone playing Minecraft.
Didn't I
It
bawl
was
my eyes out during that process?
oh, you were crying a little bit. I wouldn't see you bawled your eyes out. I remember waking
Uh,
up in the morning and I was the only one awake, so I kind of just sat there like
no,
when you go to hang out at your friend's house and you're the first one awake. It's
I
like,
feel like those are the kind of releases that are needed because a lot of times, like,
yeah,
we
it
never
is.
do that.
Yeah,
Those moments are pretty helpful. And a good bonding, too.
yeah, it's great
yeah.
bonding. We got, I think we all have good chemistry. I talked about that last time. Any strange situations with you guys? I think that was the majority of what happened that night.
Do we
Who
go
knows?
into the lightning story?
I've been patiently
Yeah.
awaiting this. I wanted
Okay.
to know what this was about.
All right, I'll start it off. Okay, so, as I've mentioned before, Taco works with us like during the summer usually, and so he was staying with us because he didn't really have a place to stay after the fire incident. So he was with us, and he slept in my room, and then we were like really sleep deprived. It was like 1, 2 in the morning, and then he just lightning was really loud and he made a comment about it. Next thing you know, it ended up being some sort of thing. I was recording it on Snapchat the whole time, and then it just started escalating from there. He was literally
Okay.
fighting, like talking shit to lightning and threatening to beat its ass and shit.
I feel like we're both dogging on Taco right now about all of
No,
his
no, it's
strange
fine.
incidents.
It's fine.
Come
It's
on,
That's
good.
that's his
explain
role.
yourself.
That's his.
Why are you doing these things?
I have the recordings
Okay,
too.
when it came to that night, me and Burrito over here, we were okay, so we got up at I think it was 5 in the morning because we had to have like this hour-long drive to get to one of our job sites, and we worked super late. because by the time we got back, it was like already 9 at
Oh, I
night.
want to comment quick.
And
That was the
yeah, go ahead.
the job that he's talking about. Is this the very job that we that we decided to do, like create the podcast with, because we were saying so stupid stuff. So it was around that same time where we just like we developed this idea. So like it was just a insane weekend.
So, the Lightning Stories weekend was the birth of Taco and Burrito.
Pretty much,
Yep.
yeah.
The birth. But yeah, so we worked super late. When we got home, we like I feel like me and Burrito skipped supper. Like I don't remember even having anything. We went straight to the room and we'd even touch a game.
I had hot
Like
Cheetos. That was
normally
good.
we do. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, like we normally like play games before we head to bed, but like that night it was just like jump on our phones for like a couple minutes and then straight to bed. And I remember hearing the storm coming, and I was like, I'm gonna sleep through it, whatever. And then it's just super loud. It sounded like it was right next to us, and I stood up and I looked out the window, and I was like, hey, shut up! I'm trying to sleep, bro. And then it lightning exactly at that moment, and I just started swearing at it, yelling at it.
It was so hilarious and
I was like, I'll beat
stupid.
your ass. I was like, I will come beat your ass, Zeus. And then I would like lay back down, and I don't know. I was so sleep deprived, and I don't remember anything like that. Like would say, because I said shit that I don't. It was fucking weird.
Hey, what?
All
I
I
want a
remember is that
minifan.
you want a mini fan? I tripped over. Okay, hold on. This is a really good one. I remember in the dark because we never turned on the light. I tripped over the fan, and I broke its neck pretty much.
I have the recordings. I can play them.
Yeah, do that.
Austin turns on the light, and I stand up with the mini fan, and I go, "Hey, you want a mini fan?" Because it was broken, dog. I was, oh god.
Oh, I just
Then I
did
tried
something
shooting
dumb.
it.
That's not what I want. Whoa, oh. Okay.
Oh, are you trying to play the videos?
No, I was trying to.
Yeah, he's good.
I was trying to see if I could like put the screen of my phone onto the computer, but that's a bunch of extra setup. So, I'm just gonna play the
At the
audio.
end of the podcast.
I'll just play the audio.
Oh,
Yeah.
So here's the first one. I don't know the order because the order got messed up. So let's just see.
Tripped over the fan. Hey, bro, you want a mini fan?
Super
Got me.
quiet.
Oh, is it quiet to you? Hang on.
Yeah.
yeah,
hang
it's
on.
extremely quiet. I just like put them at the end of the podcast or something. That'd be funny.
Yeah, we can do it at the end.
He has a serious face, and he goes down, picks it up. He's like, "What a minifan!"
You want a mini
You want
fan?
a mini fan?
It's
Yo,
great.
Mexican tripped over a fan. He makes a mini fan. Yo, I fell on this shit.
It's a mini fan.
I think I can pull it out.
He was trying to pull it out to fix it.
Yo,
I do remember putting on Burrito's suit, and his suit is super small
Dick
compared
twist.
to me. And oh yeah, I remember that. Oh my
What?
God.
I'll
Okay,
show that lightning what I'm about to do. I'm gonna be
I
like,
was threatening the lightning with my
twist.
fighting, and I was like, 1, 2, uppercut, dick twist, and I like I made the motion of
Yeah, I
twisting
can
a
see it.
dick.
Yeah, he put
so-
the suit on, right, and like it wouldn't fit him because that was what I wore back when I was like really small, like when I first started wrestling, and he put that on. His arms were really high up. He grabs because he couldn't put them down because it was so tight, and he had my pants like halfway on. Oh, no, I think he had like one leg in, and then he grabbed my airsoft gun that I had, and dropples over, puts his foot on top of the couch or whatever. And I don't remember what you said, but it's fucking Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah.
Keanu
I
Reeves.
I was like, I'll go Keanu Reeves on your ass. So that was like pointing out the window with the gun.
And then
shoot at the sky.
so I had two suits. He put on the one, and I got up. I was like, okay, So that didn't work. I'm gonna go try doing this like a white man would. So I go get my suit, try to put it on. It was really small on me too. I could barely get it on, and I'm about to go do this white man style. And then I travel up to my window, put my hands on my hip, squat a little bit, look down, look up into the sky out the window, and I was like, "How does 5 mil sound?"
Oh god. Trying to pay it to be quiet.
Yeah, trying to be
Yeah, pretty
the
much.
rich white guy.
Were there no parents around? What was going on this time?
I don't know.
No, they
It's-
heard us the
Yeah,
whole.
my mom,
they heard
she heard the
thing.
whole thing. It was like 2, 3 in the morning. She wasn't mad because it was that hilarious and that stupid.
Remember, this storm started around like 11 at night, and it was two. No, we ended. The storm finally died down at like almost 4 in the morning.
Yeah, and like the shit you were saying was just hilarious at the beginning, and that's it just escalated. I don't remember much of what you said. I have it all here.
Yeah, I don't remember pretty much anything besides that. I tried shooting it. I wore your suit. I broke the fan. I was yelling at lightning.
God, you make a mess everywhere you go.
Oh fuck, that was Brett.
I tried doing the dick twist.
Oh
I
shit!
don't know.
I remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
You always seem to have a lot of explaining to do no matter what.
Oh, he was
situation
looking at me.
you're
He's like, "Okay, well, if I suck you off, will you quit?"
in. Wait,
Oh
what?
yeah.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I remember that too. I was like trying to compromise with it. I was like, if I suck you off, will you quit? And they literally stopped for like 3 minutes, and I was like, perfect. And then it went off again. I was like, motherfucker.
Oh, and at the end with the Dr. Pepper.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, so
Can you guys hear
at the
this?
very end, I was.
Okay, so he's just drinking it now. He's drinking both of them.
Jacked up on some Dr. Pepper.
All right. Okay, so you can't hear very well.
What?
Okay, so he cranks out 2 Dr. Peppers, and then grabs the weights, starts pumping my weights. I had like 20-pound weights in here, dumbbells. He starts cranking curls on them.
And I remember I chugged both Dr. Peppers at the same time, pretty much. And it was cold. And I remember going, "Whoa, that's cold!" Like with a high pitched voice.
Yeah, that was the very last video. Okay,
We'll send this stuff to you tomorrow.
yeah, so he drank both of them. He cranked out some curls. He's like, "I'm gonna beat your ass, man. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for your ass." Something like that. While he's pumping out curls with these 20-pound weights, and then he goes, takes a Dr. Pepper, chugs the whole thing, and then the last thing you can hear on the video is, "Oh, that's cold." Oh my god, that night was.
Not sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, we ain't sponsored in
wish.
any way.
Hey, but if somebody
had to follow
wants
that
to, gotta leave the offer out there.
Yeah, oregano.
Yeah, if you. Oh, true.
Wait, what all makes?
Hey,
Wait, what's some good tortilla brands I can like? Hey, what's up? You know,
I thought you meant
El
like,
Toro, El
really.
Toro,
El Toro.
Is that
I think so.
that one? I can see it in my head.
Sponsor us, cause burrito and taco and tamale.
Yeah, they go great
See,
together.
When you said oregano, I was thinking of something else.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you were.
Yeah. Shit.
Anyway, what's a nice time between me and you, Burrito?
The last.
well, I cried with you. No, I'm just
I was
kidding.
talking to
Just take
Burrito.
over. I know. I'm taking over. Burrito talks too much, I swear. No, I'm just kidding. Go for it.
Okay, I think the last time I remember us being together is when you came over to Taylor's. You're like the DJ. We went to China Buffet.
Yeah, we also walked to Walmart in a thunderstorm
Yeah,
or a rainstorm.
Yeah, we walked to Walmart in a
That's
thunderstorm.
great. You guys ended up. Well, I thought you guys had to walk back, but you actually ended up getting a ride from Taylor's brother, I believe, and
Yeah.
I got a ride back from my ex-girlfriend because that's who I went to.
Oh
Walmart
yeah,
to see.
then you dozed off for a bit because you were talking with her. I remember that.
Yeah. Also ended up buying ice cream and a bunch of snacks for us and cookies,
Oh, yeah.
chips. root beer, stuff like that. And got back and we're all jamming to music. That was pretty cool. Watched Christian. I don't know if he's gonna have a separate name, but watched him play some games and stuff. And then I think I rented a movie for everybody. We watched. I think it was Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark or something.
We've watched, like, as a group at Taylor's, we've watched a lot of horror movies, and just to see, like, if they're good or not, we try to find stuff that we haven't seen that's gonna be scary, because nothing is scary.
Right.
But, like, with that walk, I really hated it because I have glasses, and we walked the whole entire way. Like, you guys stopped at Tesoro's so you could, like, get masks, because we didn't get masks.
Yeah.
And I think it was me and Alex that kept walking, and
Yeah, you guys did.
oh my god, dude, I could not see for the life of me. I had to take my glasses off. I couldn't clean them or anything because they would just get wet again, even with a hat. And it's like, ugh. And that's a long walk. That's like
be irritating.
a 2.5 mile walk.
Couldn't imagine walking around with windshields.
I don't got
Sorry, is that insensitive of me?
nah, but I don't have
Anyway,
I don't have wipers, so
yeah, you gotta get some wipers.
yeah.
Automatic ones, whenever it gets a little bit of moisture, that way when you start crying, nobody will know. They'll just know that your window wipers are going. It's great,
Yeah.
wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that night we also all decided to go for a walk after dark. Ended up walking all the way over to it wasn't Christian, it was Makola that we watched play, and then later on that night, like a lot later, we ended up walking over to Christian's house and just knocking on his door randomly.
Yeah.
His dad came out in just his boxers and was like, "Oh, what?" And then he asked for Christian and stuff, and ended up talking his dad into letting us take Christian with us as well. That was pretty cool.
We completely just trespassed. We didn't
Oh,
we
yeah.
didn't violate anything, but we were just being stupid as hell.
Yeah, I think I helped Brett almost get into a garbage can to steal some moldy bread. It was the whole thing. I think Makola threw his keys in the tree, so we had to throw a traffic cone up there and get it out.
Yeah. What the?
Somebody wanted to break into the bread store.
Yeah,
We didn't do that.
well, I mean, that's the thing that's happened before, because it's like
Yeah.
no one owns it. It's pretty much like vacant right now. So like it's pretty much just open.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a lot of pretty cool times, I guess.
I'm trying to think of times before that, because I know we've hung out before that too.
Yeah, just not very often. I guess this podcast has made it so that we talk a lot more, but I think it's cool, this dynamic where we all knew each other, and you guys wanted to start this thing, and I said, well, I can help with advertising stuff, and then started doing a couple more with you guys. Said that we were gonna go more, then you guys ditched me for a while, but now I'm back.
Yeah, and
No hard feelings.
it's real nice to have you back. I totally didn't mean to.
Yeah.
I'm putting that in full
Come
screen.
on.
Hang on. I need to put Taco in full screen quick. Is this gonna be like a gore.com moment where you're just gonna kill the burrito as if it was me?
What is going on?
No. No. No.
What is happening?
No. No.
No, I'm just kidding. I want to do that. This is metal and that's glass.
I'm sure if you were to like hit it, I'm sure it would just come back together. I don't. Where's mine at?
Alright.
I know I have my burrito somewhere.
Alright.
This comes from that burrito like board game. Where's my burrito? Can't find my burrito.
What are you doing right now?
I'm gonna shoot the burrito.
You look sad. What are you
You
doing?
look sad with this smile.
It looks sad as I'm just pushing a shotgun up against his head.
Any other stories?
I can't think of any where there's a burrito being interrogated.
Right, like I'm not sure
executed.
where this even came from. What are you trying to do? I knew you were tired, but what is going on? That was
Well,
I didn't like that.
at least its crotch is blocked.
Yeah, geez, what's going on?
No.
Now he looks sad.
turn that smile upside down.
Well, I know.
Okay, hold on. Story time of working burrito. Our roof stories. Remember?
God, dude. Okay, to be truly honest, the stories pretty much came from me being totally a racist. No, I'm just kidding. But it was more like I'd make like these dark jokes, and then we'd end up making stories out of them. And I don't know how we did it. Okay, so we were on the roof, we were working. It was the same house we were working on when the day after with the lightning, and my dad, who's our boss, had to go get materials, which is like an hour away too. So we were up there by ourselves working and shingling the roof, and we were just sitting there. We're just making up these random stuff. I don't know how. I know the one was with Kobe Bryant, and we kept. Yeah,
that's a little much.
Yeah, we don't want to get into that, but we were saying a bunch.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not.
There was
I didn't want to say anything.
There was a bunch of stuff we came up with, but it was just hilarious. And, we were just sitting there like, why don't we just do a podcast or like some sort of like YouTube channel where we just do stupid shit like this? Because it's just good stuff. Like, they're genuinely really good stuff that we came up with. And it's like, why don't we just do a podcast?
Yeah, me and Taco were talking about like doing a singing thing together, and like I wish we had some of our old stuff. But do you remember any of the stuff, any of the things that we wrote or anything? You think you still have them?
Oh, because of my incident, I lost everything. But I do remember the one song you helped me with, and it was like a heartbreak song, but also like me
recovery.
Fighting through.
Exactly.
Yeah, me fighting through a depression, and we recover out of that.
Yeah, that's something I wanted to incorporate into the channel too, is like a music stuff. Like, cause this channel could be for everything if we wanted it to be. Like, anything we want to do, we can do it. Like the podcast, especially because we all like to talk, we all have good stories, that kind of thing. And then we could do like skits and improv. I know we'd all be really good at that. And then like music and stuff, I think that would be a cool thing to have on here.
Oh yeah, short stories and stuff like that. Yeah. Have you ever done any type of music thing or anything, Burrito? I know you're killer on the guitar, right?
Yeah, I dabble a lot with. I haven't done much with like lyrics. I mean, I've been meaning to get into it a bit.
You shred the axe. I've listened to some of your stuff.
Yeah, I play guitar a lot, but I like my music, like the music I listen to. I have so many different like music swings. Like sometimes I'll be listening to rap, and then all of a sudden it's rock, and then rap rock, or like country rap, or like heavy metal, or old school rock. It's like it just swings through all that, and I get these inspirations, and I want to dabble into creating that kind of stuff, but I just never find myself to doing it. Like, I can make some cool riffs on a guitar, and Taylor's dad actually has said that he'd let me borrow his looper pedal to like use, so that would be really sweet to have. And I've learned a lot, like, because I have a new amp and new guitar. I've learned a lot with all the stuff that it features. I've learned some new riffs. I've learned a lot of stuff, and yeah, I want to dabble into like creating music, and I know you guys are into that same thing too. And like,
yeah,
I'm down to make the music. I can put it all together, edit it. We can all do it together. We can do whatever. I mean, I'm totally down.
Well, why don't you play us something quick? You around your stuff? Are you able to?
There's kids in bed. Otherwise, I would.
Oh.
Maybe next time. Next podcast.
Yeah, we should.
I'll give the viewers something to look forward to.
Yeah, I'll even sing. I'll do one of my raps, something like that.
I think would go well, because you and Taco would do really good with making the lyrics and stuff, because I know you guys vibe on that level pretty well. I mean, I can make lyrics too or whatever, but I know, like, because we like all kinds of music. We can make all kinds of music, dabble into it. I think
Oh
we
yeah.
could do something pretty interesting with that.
How about you, Taco? You got any music that you got
What are
right
you
now?
doing,
Like,
dude?
Any music I got?
have you been writing anything lately? Would you, next time
I
we do
do.
anything, would you sing something?
I'd be able to, yeah.
Why don't we? Let's make a plan for that.
Oh shit.
Next podcast, let's do it.
For the next podcast?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I could.
I mean, unless you got something ready with you right now.
It's currently on the phone I'm using for the cool background.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Just like,
so,
just like,
so you have an
haha.
excuse not to? I still
I'm-
don't know what you're doing. What do you do? Why do you screw around? What are you doing?
I got bored.
I haven't been
You
full
guys were
screen.
having good conversation, so I was listening.
Okay.
All right. So I got sad, 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 hard as fuck.
Oh, if I'm being honest, most
Sad.
of my stuff is
Hard.
either sad or
Sad.
not friendly.
I go for the aggressive feel.
The aggressive. You wanna hear my very weird one? It's called a huh, right? It's called a huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I never fully finished it. But this is how it goes. You as beautiful as a snowflake. You are my light of day. Until I put a Glock up in your face. Pull the trigger and watch your brain splat all over the place. But I'd ask you to dinner to make sure your night was great. It was like, I hate you, but I love you kind of fucking song.
Oh, well, mine. That was that was a little much, man.
I have made lyrics in the past, but I haven't like done anything serious yet. There's times where I think of like something like,
Those are
okay,
all my
that goes to like a riff I make.
Yeah, I want to see me play
Yeah.
Candy Crush.
No, what are you doing?
He's gonna play Candy Crush.
Just calm down. Right, and so, have you written any type of music type things then, Burrito?
Me? Oh, I thought you meant
Burrito.
me.
I've made my own songs on my guitar. I've done a little bit with lyrics, but I haven't done anything serious. I want to, but I haven't really gotten the push to do it.
Yeah, I had a falling out with my mom and ended up writing a pretty let's say hard rap about that. It's not sad like you'd think, but it's a pretty crazy one. Not sure if it's monetizable though. And
Oh, it all depends.
after I say it, you might want to just name the podcast "I'm Sorry, Mom." No,
Never meant to hurt
I guess-
you.
Yeah, never meant to make you cry, but tonight I am cleaning out my closet. No, I guess I could, or I could, if you guys wanted, I could try singing, I guess reading
If
it
you
more
want to.
likely.
If you
Well, I
Hmm.
mean, would that be something that'd be beneficial for this?
Probably not, but
beneficial for us.
Well, I got this one that was, God, I don't know why. I know my family would hate to hear any of these, but like, I got a few things that could be good for this.
I mean, we've already ruined the whole saying
know,
bad things at the
podcast.
beginning, but
Yeah,
Hey,
As long as it's not
I'm
too
still
bad.
playing Candy Crush.
yeah, I was watching
yeah,
that.
I don't know. This thing is spiraling out of control. Like, what is going on right now?
At first, we were just talking about our love stories of each other.
Oh, if we're talking about love stories.
No, I think
I
we've heard
got
enough
you.
from you, Taco, about love stories.
I see how it is.
So, well, how's
This
your guys' week going so far? Suppose it's something that we should have talked about in the beginning, but I mean, we got time
I
now.
mean, unless there's a Julia 4, I think we're good for now, Taco, on your love stories.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know, my week's been fine. I've hurt my back recently. Well, something I've had for a while, but it escalated, and then after one of my events, I my back had hurt so bad, like I couldn't get out of bed. It took me a few tries because it was so painful. And I couldn't walk straight. I had to like support myself for the longest time. And so I was like, okay. I went to the trainer, did some stuff. So I was out of wrestling for a bit, and we'll see how I am tomorrow at practice, and if I can compete on Tuesday or not. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, that's not good. Well, with how cold the weather's been, like I've been wanting to drive my snowmobile, but I haven't been able to. But what I did do is take panel and hood off my snowmobile and ended up sitting in my basement and painting it. That was pretty cool. It's kind of like a Punisher-esque design. Painted my helmet and getting ready for this Tuesday when I'm actually able to go out and do things. But I got an early morning tomorrow. Got some friends coming to pick me up. Finally get to hang out with people during this quarantine thing. Yeah. Lately, things have kind of been looking up for me. How about you, Taco?
Well, my starter exploded in my car, yesterday.
Got my guitar though, so that was alright.
So, yeah. So my week's been aight, and I'm falling for another girl, which is
Oh,
scary.
man.
So it might be another story.
Man, you can just land. You
Might
don't have to
not.
fall, you know?
Yeah.
I can't land apparently, nor neither can I make a 3-pointer.
Do a
Now
flip.
I'm always over here getting rebounded and shit. So now when I found out I was like starting to like her, I was like, oh no, not again, not a Julia, not another Julia.
Taco,
Please, no,
you know what you need to do? Or what you should have done?
eat this hard ass
You
bread.
know what you should have done?
What?
Should have parried.
Yeah.
Okay.
You filthy casual. You said you could beat me in Dark Souls. You can't even parry the females.
I'll
Simp.
beat you with this hard piece of bread.
Hey,
Beat the
I'm
burrito.
at the end of that.
I got 2 hard pieces of bread.
Beat the burrito with it.
Yeah, smack it.
Yeah.
Give it a good tap.
So we're reaching that 40-some minute mark, so this might have to be how we cap this off.
Right here.
Ending it with the chaos of smacking us.
Guys, I just want to say thanks for listening to the podcast. This is totally just a happy burrito. Nothing bad's going to happen. I want to thank Tamale for joining us again, as well as Taco. And this has been fun talking. Oh, no.
Very hard piece of bread. Very wobbly camera.